Yahoo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at the world. We are in Sydney, Australia. Time is 10:40 a.m. Monday, 11 after 10, 21. I'm going to open. I already did actually open the trade for the Bitcoin again on 5 minutes time frame. My entry was here, and we are in the buying zone. We are going to go hopefully to hit this level and retest this level. The software we developed, my friend he developed, my partner, he just catch the breathing of the market when market going up and down. When it comes up, breathe, dive back, breathe again. So he came up with a unique idea. He put all the information and then he developed that. So we are going to catch this breathing. Market is going to go back and retest this this area, this level, and the software give us the signal to buy. So I enter here and we put a stop loss just 10 pip under here. I'm going to pause the video because I don't want to repeat what I have said before in other video if you watch those videos that I have already made. So I don't want to make you uncomfortable because I'm keep repeating same thing again and again. You just watch the trade, hopefully. This is live, this is not history, or it's not offline or anything like that. This is what's happening right now. So I'll come back to you. I'm going to actually adjust the stop loss because in past I can see there is a big support. Normally I should put actually 10 pip under the pair we are trading. This is Bitcoin, and if I want to do 10 pip under this shadow is about, I guess would be around this area, which is 54 329.10. 54 329. If market and take me and take my stop loss, then I would wait for another signal to buy it. So now our entry is here. Market went up and then coming back. As you know, market is breathing, going up and down. All this shadow telling me that the buyers trying to push the market up and the sellers challenging them to push the market down. It's like a live movie that you see. Who's going to win? God knows. Nobody can actually guess. The seller or the buyer. But we have our stop loss and we have our taking profit, and our entry was here. So one thing I was going to mention is this vertical line. You might want to know what is it. This is actually beginning of the day on chart. You can put this line if you want to know when is the opening of the day and day start. Because I'm in Sydney and the time frame is 5 for the Bitcoin. If you go to the property and if you show this show period, if you tick it, it comes up see, look at here. So this one, it just give us separation of the day from previous day. So I'll show you. This one was beginning of the Sunday, and normally when market open in the beginning of the day, the gap, see the gap, because too many order, don't trade around this area because it's dangerous. Even if you have your stop loss and taking profit, the platform you use, the broker you use, you might not execute your trade. He goes past your taking profit, and market would not close because too many order pending, stop loss, big guys trying to push the market up and down and blah blah. So you see some of, this is huge opening. Now it looks like that I'm going to hit the stop loss maybe. If it hit, then I will wait for another signal for the recovery and to get to this area. In past we have this big support. One way you can do is this: you measure from your entry point to your taking profit is 76,535. You can actually do this as well, 1-to-1 ratio. 75 would be around here. So it would be 53.94. 53.94. 92.94, around this area. Because in the morning, Monday morning, there are so many traders which they haven't traded on weekend. They come into the market and they are actually settling, and they start doing trading and wrap up all those trade behind that they have on the pending order, and they clear everything for whole week. That's why on Monday market is very volatile, it's going up and down too much. Normally I put 10 pip around this shadow to trade, because today is Monday and market has got too much volume on it. So we do ratio 1-to-1. And as you can see in the past, we have big support here. See, this is the support. Market bounce back again. These are the support area. So I don't want to push too much support far away from the entry, so that would be losing trade. It's not a smart way of the trade. A smart way of the trade is you minimize your risk, you minimize your loss. 1-to-3 ratio is good, but 1-to-1 is like 50-50. It looks like you're going to casino, you put on the red and black. That's 50-50. Even that one is not 50-50 because there is a ratio on that. Anyway, I pause the video and I come back to you to see what happened. The software we have is telling us now we can put another entry to buy, which I don't. Most probably from this candlestick it's going to shoot up, going up towards the target. We have 2 minutes 17 seconds to finish this candlestick, and after this candlestick most probably would come here and then shoot up, going huge up. So we had another signal to buy to double entry, which I don't normally do that. I stick with one entry, but if you have enough money in the account, you can enter, because when you do the double entry, so of course your profit would be double, but your loss would be double too, unless you bring your stop loss very close to that area, then you enter to the market for the second time. So we pause the video. I'm gonna come back again to see what happened. When we get the double entry, let me make it bigger just to show you. This candlestick was let me check. With this candlestick we had double entry to open again another account to buy, another trade to buy. It's nothing to do with the shape of the candlestick. It's all is about the data going through, and market would tell us to buy again. The software would tell us to trade again and buy again. So I didn't do it because I already have one entry here. Now we are in the loss. As you can see, the indicator on this chart says red. As soon as it goes above the our entry, it gets green, and I don't know, maybe it starts ranging again and suddenly shoot up. So I pause the video. When we get to this area, I'll come back to it again. If you remember, I always keep talking about the pattern. Let me tell you something. I count the candlestick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next candlestick when forms here. Now we have 4 minutes to mature this candlestick. Believe it or not, the pattern would tell me if next candlestick, now let's finish this one, this second one would appear. This is the time market would shoot up, going and touch this level. This is not offline trading, this is live trading. Please put the things here. You see the time on the chart is 3:10. It's not something that we do it on the offline chart. This is live. So anyway, for that pattern, I was talking to you. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I have to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. When this candlestick finish, the next one, that is the time that market would rise up to touch here. I pause the video. Just remember this candlestick, what's the shape look like, and then when I come back to you, when it's mature, so it would be different shape. Anyway, I'll come back to you again. So we got 1 minute 22 seconds to finish this candlestick. Next candlestick or second candlestick, this is the time market would actually going up. So put a seat belt on, ready for the action. The market would start going rising to this area. Hopefully, if I'm not wrong, because in the past the pattern and the support and resistance merged together. Let me double check again what I'm talking about, if I'm right or not. Yes, I'm okay. So this candlestick finish very soon. The second one, the next one on the candlestick, the second one would appear here. This one, the new one, that is the time for start speeding, and the seller last day actually paddle. The buyer actually are now in the control of the market. Buyers are here now and are going to push the market up. the sellers lost the battle and they have no power to continue to bring the market down. Let's see if I'm right or not, but hopefully. So okay, now this candlestick start, like as you can see, 4 minutes for 47 to finish. I come back to you and put the seat belt on. We are going to speed up, so never drive without a seat belt. I come back to you. Actually, I forgot to show you something. This morning when I wake up, I look at the chart, just looking for those patterns. I look at the gold in this area. I find the market would go up, but the market was closed because this is Friday candlestick, and Saturday, Sunday you cannot trade the gold, and you never ever trade anyway in this area when market is opening the next day, because it's going to be huge going down. And when I was actually going to show you this, but I forgot I was involved with the trading for the Bitcoin. Same time, before I start the video, actually I entered to the market because the software told us it's a good time to buy, and I enter to the market and to this level, and not just the trade has been executed and we got to the taking profit. But again, on Monday morning when market open, it's very risky. You cannot just trust the trade, because if you put your stop loss here or something, over here or here, the platform would take your stop loss, and if you have your taking profit, it would not execute because too many order. Anyway, I had this problem before, and I was contacting those brokers and asking them, get a snapshot showing to them that my trade went to the taking profit and the candlestick touched the level and did not execute, and they were not giving me my money, and they were explaining this, and eventually I figured out myself what's going on. So anyway, when the software told us in this candlestick to buy, I should have put the stop loss here, which is not a smart way to trade, because your show you please your entry here, your stop loss here is about 40 pip. How much you're gonna gain? 20 or 30 pip. To lose 40 pip to get 30 pip is not a smart way to do that. But why I did this, because I was going to make this video and show you guys that when the software telling us to buy, we trust the software. Technology now is very in advance. If you have the technology in a right way in your hand, then you implement all those ideas you have, it works. In future, everything is going to be robot, I believe. Unfortunately, I don't have the educational background about the computer programming and things like that. I wish I had, but I was very lucky and fortunate that I met my friend, and he's very intelligent in the computer programming and everything, and he's very, very good at making all these apps working. And I worked with him. I had some idea. He had more idea than me, and he's very smart and sharp guy. And when I say something to him and when I show him something, he always come up with better idea. So we are working together in our language, Persian language. We say one hand doesn't have make any noise. You might laugh this because the people are Persian, they know what I'm talking about. When it's two hands, you can make a claps and make a noise. So this friend of mine, I was very fortunate that I have met him, and we are forming the business together, and we are trading together. We are sharing the knowledge together, and he's making all this software and everything. I have no knowledge of any computer program, unfortunately, and he has, but I have some experience, so we work together. I'm very thankful that I have met him in my life, and we are working together happily now. Anyway, the goal, it works for us, although it wasn't a smart trade, but I wanted to show you the video. That's what I did it. So we back to the Bitcoin in 5 minutes, and also don't forget this one was on 5 minutes as well. Imagine if you put one contract, if your account is a lot and you put one contract, you probably make around $247 in a matter of 1, 2, 3, how many 5 minutes we have from here to here is about 16 bar, which is 16 times 5 minutes, so you calculate it yourself. So you make 247 in one contract. Don't make mistake, please, in one contract, not 0.01 or whatever. And let me check my software in my computer. Believe it or not, still I haven't got any warning to get out of the market. Still we could be in a trade, and still we could make money. Maybe the price goes above here and we get a warning to get out. So, but I already put a taking profit and we get out of the trade. That was just for the educational, for information only for you guys. So back to the Bitcoin to see what happening now. The Bitcoin still is ranging and is struggling, going to go up. As I said to you, around this area market will shoot up, hopefully, if I'm right. I'm not always right, so don't get me wrong. I'm not the prophet, I'm not the fortune teller, and I'm just going through the data, through the pattern, and through the software that we have. It tells us that we are safe for this trade. Hopefully it goes, because market is trading now, it's going to go up around this area. I'll pause the video and I'll come back to you again. I come back just to watch. So we are around this area now. If you remember, in this area I was telling you that I've got another signal to buy the product, buy the Bitcoin again, and I didn't. And my stop loss was this area, and because of the big support I saw in the back, and also 10 pip, as I said to you, around 10 pips. So we move the stop loss to this area. Now the best thing I can do now is this. My second entry, which I didn't enter, was here, right? So I shift the stop loss a little bit higher, so in case if market goes against me, I'm not going to lose too much, because now is the middle of the day. In Sydney now is 11:54 a.m. and now all the exciting up and down in the market has been settled down, and now Japan market is opening, and that's why the market gets shocked and going huge to the upside or downside. Just if you remember around this area, just rewind the video in the beginning or middle. In this area, this candlestick, I was telling you that the battle is done. The sellers lost their power and the buyers are under control. And as a joke, I said to you, please put the seat belt on, ready for the going up with the speed. And now we are going up. I hope that you have your belt on. Just kidding. Back to the trading. So now we are going to touch our first trading, our taking profit here, hopefully. And I adjust the stop loss just in case. When we are close to this area, it's very important that you know this area, of course, it would act as a big concrete block. There is two possibilities. 70% market would bounce back quickly, and then it might back very sharp and take your stop loss. When you are close to it, around this area, your safe way is that you put your stop loss to your entry or a little bit up, just in case of something happen to the market. Then either way you're a winner, because you don't lose money. You might lose on the profit, but you don't lose on the money, because when market hit back to your entry and your stop loss is here, so you break even. In trading, to lose money is very important. Sometimes when you don't trade, you are a winner. Sometimes you trade with a small profit, still you are a winner. Sometimes you have to play the game with stop loss going 1-to-1, that I did before, if you remember, because of Monday excitement on the trading going up and down, too many order from Friday, too many pending order, too many stop loss. The big guys, they know where you are, we don't know where they are, so the bank will take all your stop loss. I'm not saying bank, but whoever run the show. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video again. Hopefully, if I am at the computer and babysitting it and I see it, then I close it here manually, or if I'm not here, if these two lines, which I explained to you before, bidding price and asking price, touch this, automatically the platform would close the trade. So I will come back and I post the video. I don't know how long this is going to take again, maybe another half an hour, or maybe a matter of one candlestick when I go and touch it. So wait, what's going to happen. Pause and I come back. Thank you. Hi, come back now. As you can see, we are close to our taking profit. We are waiting for this bidding price and asking price line to touch our first taking profit, and then platform would close. Otherwise you can actually close it yourself manually. I'm not going to touch. I want to see the platform would close it on sharp or not, because the broker you use is very important. You have to choose the good broker with a small margin, a small commission. Sometimes some of the brokers, they offer platform MT4, MT5, Meta4, Meta5. The commission is too high and it's not worth it to trade on those platform. Because as I said to you before, we are in a very critical situation now, and when market hit, it might bounce back suddenly and going against your way. So you put your stop loss above your entry. So if you hit the target now, you're taking profit, you're a winner. If market for some reason hit this concrete wall, because now this is acting as a resistance, and when does not have power to break it through, maybe still try to push the market back again. So then suddenly you're gonna stop out. But this way, even if you stop out, you're above your entry, you're not gonna lose. You're gonna almost break even. So we wait just to see how this is going to happen now. We got this candlestick 3 minutes 25 seconds to finish, to be mature. Hopefully soon we're going to get a result. If you like, I'm not going to pause the video now, and I have to go out somewhere now. I need to go out of the house, and I'm waiting for this trade to be done, finish for you guys, and quickly download it on the YouTube. Please look at the time and everything when you see my video, is all live. It's all live account. It's not just a fake. So hopefully see what happened. Just watch. I stop talking and I watch with you guys and see what's gonna happen. You can close manually, and with this, I have set this one before. You go on this, you click on the entry and then you close it. I'm not going to close it. I just want to see if the platform it would close it or not. I'm not worried. I'm not panic. Either way, this trade is a winner. If we hit this level, we are a winner. If it comes back, still we are a winner because we don't lose money. We are above the entry. See what happens. Just watching. So we have 36 seconds for this candlestick to match. Do you see when I'm talking about the broker's commission? Normally, it has to close now, but should be closed by now. Let's see. Close now. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is safe. Game over. We got the point. And still my software telling me that I could be in the trade. Market goes above this 2 line, and I could continue without this taking profit in this area. But I put it because I wanted to make this video. However, if market goes above here, and if the software gives us the warning to get out, we would get out with a good profit, more profit. And let me check the other computer, please. Just wait a second. No, not yet. Still we could be in the trade, but as I have said before, normally in this area I would get out of the market. So thank you for watching. Before I go, I'm going to put this link to the YouTube channel that we have, and I put the link for the Telegram as well. So far I think I did make about 12 video all live account, and to recording the live account is very difficult because it's time, because I cannot check other things, I cannot check other pair. So I think for the future I have to think somehow just to give you guys level, give you level for different pair. I have you can, with this system of pilot fish, you can do any pair, stocks, index, crypto, whatever we can actually have data and on the chart, and then we can implement all those data through the software we have, and then we can trade it. Believe it or not, I did it for the Tesla, I did for the oil, back test for the sugar, all works, for the wheat. And if you want to trade measure one like Euro USD, Pound USD, Australia USD, and you can do that. You can, because if you are one-man show and you don't have people that trade for you, you can do it yourself. Only choose 1 or 2 pair and do 2 or 3 trade a day, and then make money and get out. So I hope that you enjoyed this video that I've done it on live, and I am going to stop now, and I will wait for next setup if I can, because at the moment I need to go out. I have to go out for doing something, and when I come back, if I find any trade today, I will do it again and I will show you guys again. Thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, and I hope you're successful in every step of your life. If you're trying to learn trading, please be careful. Try on demo, and then step by step you will learn. If I learn, anyone can learn. Thank you very much. God bless you all. See you next on next video. Thank you.